Hi, scholars. How are you? I'm so excited to have you here. Today, we're talking about something that I'm very passionate about. So, have you ever invested in something and continued to give you that good return year after? For me, that has been my Oura Ring. Yep, this one right here. So I've been wearing my Oura Ring since 2017, and honest, it has become one of my best and most valuable investments I've ever made, except for investing in the stock market and stuff like that and my 401. But this has been one of the greatest thing I've ever done because it has made my health, or I should say, to my health and my wellness journey in such a positive and uplifting way. Over the years, this small ring right here has been with me through some very incredible and demanding physical challenges and activities. I mean, from airborne operations, long foot marches, to long distance running and intense physical training sessions. So I upgraded to the 4, but prior to having this one, I had the 3. So I had the version 3. So that one went through a lot, like a lot. And now I have this one, which is fairly newer, and it's the titanium one, I believe. And it handles very, very rough things that I do with it, especially in the gym. But what I appreciate most is that it gives me data that helps me make informed decisions about my health. And this is important, scholars, because as you work on your dissertation, you want to make sure that you're tracking your health, you're tracking your mindset, and you're tracking everything around you so that you can keep float and keep pace with your plan. So every day I can monitor my readiness, sleep quality, activity levels, stress, vital signs, and recovery trends, which I will say is absolutely amazing because I spend a lot of time in the gym and I do heavy, so I need to track my recovery in during the week and the day as well. It helps me understand when my body is prepared to perform at a high level and when it's time to prioritize recovery. And you all know recovery for you right now may not be a thing, but it needs to be a thing because when you're well rested and you're recovered, you have the fuel to go even deeper, to even write even longer, I shouldn't say longer, more quality drafts for your dissertation. And as someone who values both performance and well-being, this insight has been invaluable for me. And this ring, it has changed my life. I will say drastically. It has changed my life. I have a lot of stories about this ring, but the return on investment has gone far beyond. And I'm just speaking for me. This is just my opinion and honest feedback on this ring. Wearing my Oura Ring has helped me maintain a more holistic approach to health by paying attention to the signals my body is giving me rather than simply pushing through fatigue. And I'll tell you, there were nights, late nights, I would stay up and my ring would go off and it would say, it's time to stretch your legs. You've been sitting for far too long, which would be, I believe, 50 to 55 minutes on that hour mark, or maybe less than that. I don't know. I just know within that hour mark, you will be notified that you need to do some form of movement, which would help me to do maybe some burpees or jumping jacks just to stay asleep and to stay awake and to keep going throughout the night in writing my paper. And what's even more interesting is that wearing a Bluetooth technology device here was a topic that I actually wrote about, and it connected closely with my doctoral research. So during my dissertation journey, I explored workplace health promotion programs, HPP, and the growing role that technology can play in supporting healthier behavior. So that was one of the that I focused on, and you could read that in my paper for educational purposes. And I was also focusing on improving wellness awareness and encouraging individuals to take more active, and I will also say proactive approach to their health. Not me saying that, but organizations wanting to invest in their employees' well-being by providing wearable technology, just like the Oura Ring, and you have smartwatches too, and there's so many other types on. Technology alone won't change your life, but when you use it intentionally, tools like the Oura Ring can provide meaningful insights to help you make better decisions every day. Not just one given day, but this is a lifelong journey. It's an everyday thing that you do want to make sure that you are actively engaging, you're actively participating in. So for me, it has been more than a wearable. It's been a long-term part in helping me stay healthy, recover smarter, and perform at my best. Absolutely. And I'd love to hear from you. Do you use a wearable device to track your health? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. Is it working? Is it not working? You may need to trade in your watch and get you an Oura Ring, right? P.S. I've been working some pretty long hours, and this ring right here has been a lifesaver. I'm clicking about 7 hours and 20 minutes sleep debt at the moment. So tonight, I know I have to prioritize especially since I'm also doing heavy lifting in the gym. I need my bones when I get older, okay? That's another topic that I do want to talk about in the coming weeks. But remember, as you go through this journey, do what's best for you and your body and your overall well-being and state, okay? And remember that there's so many different options on them, but I choose the Oura Ring every time. Every time I would recommend this ring. Okay. I should have been recommending it a long time ago. I know I've had it on my platform in my link tree, but I'm actually openly wanting to promote it because I do want to help you all along your journey. So I highly recommend that you get yours today. Get your Oura Ring. It's Oura Ring 5. That one just launched recently. This is the 4 that I have right now. I purchased this about, I purchased it before I started my journey. I'm overseas right now. I purchased this before I came overseas. So it's fairly recent, within the last 6 months or so. So the first 6 persons that DM me will receive an exclusive code to get 10% on the new Oura 5. That's even more sleeker and smaller than the 4. But, I do love it. And I believe I'll be upgrading to that one as well by the year end. So yeah, this one will likely be a gift to someone in my family to help them to stay actively engaged and to promote their own well. But I'll tell you, this ring, like I said, I have so many stories I could tell about this ring and how it has really shaped and have a profound influence in my life, and not just in health. And I get it, it is tracking a lot of data on your biometrics, on you as a person, and a lot of data about what time you're waking up, what time you're going to bed, things of that. But, at the end of the day, habits, right? When we track our habits, when we track how we're performing, when we journal, like I always talk about, these are things that play a crucial role in our lives, in our daily lives at that. So again, until next time, remember, big win Excuse me, I messed that up so bad. It is small wins today, big impact tomorrow. So until next time, go get you a Oura Ring, and I promise you, you'll love it. And let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time.